I wanted to go through three phases of karma so that you understand that karma is not just one thing and you're not stuck in the wheel of karma. I disagree with this. Hinduism and Buddhism talk much about the wheel of karma, and there is this understanding that you are sort of stuck in the wheel of karma. You have to keep coming back here lifetime after lifetime to work out your karma, and then you get to leave almost as if coming to earth where some prisoner punishment. I don't see karma that way at all. So I'm going to share with you the three phases of karma so that you can see that it's time for us to broaden our understanding of karma is okay. Unconsciousness. So in this karma phase, I'm totally unconscious. As the word says, I'm totally unconscious. I have no idea what karma is. I have no idea that I reap what I sow. No idea. I'm utterly unconscious as a human being. Alright. Another way of saying is that this is I'm completely stuck in what's called 3D consciousness or separation consciousness. I have no idea that I'm connected to all things. I have no idea I'm a soul on a journey coming from the Godhead or the source. I have no idea. I'm totally unconscious of that. Alright. So in this first phase, karma is built into the unconsciousness. It's built into the matrix that I live in as an unconscious being, because it's through the karmic loop coming back to me that I'm going to start to move from unconsciousness toward waking up. Alright. But in this first phase, karma is very important. Karma is a permanent fixture in this level of consciousness, because it's through karma and the feedback loop and the mirroring of karma that I get to know that I am in separation consciousness. So karma is essential in the first phase. This is where the planet and most of us have been for thousands of years. So we have been in the phase 1 of karma for thousands of years. And in fact, it's this phase 1 of karma that Hinduism and Buddhism talk about a lot. Okay. So we have been there for thousands of years in this sort of separation consciousness, 3D consciousness, but now comes phase 2 of karma. Awakening phase 2 of karma is called awakening. Awakening means I start to wake up through a spiritual awakening or a spontaneous awakening. It doesn't matter how it happens. The point is that I go from being unconscious to being conscious. And it could be from one day to the next, or it could be through an initiation that takes multiple years. It doesn't matter. But the point is, I woke up and suddenly knew what karma is. I know that it's a feedback system. I know I'm a spiritual being going through this evolutionary moment through the universe. I know that I am connected to the source, that I am the source incarnated. And so this second phase is a very exciting phase, because now we're starting to bridge 3D consciousness or separation consciousness with the unity consciousness, or what's called 5D consciousness. So in this second phase, I'm totally between the two. I can't quite hold unity consciousness 100% of the time. So I keep toggling. So maybe I have some wounds, maybe I have some distortions, maybe I have things that need to be healed within me that pull me into separation consciousness. But then sometimes, maybe it's when I'm in meditation, maybe it's when I'm connecting with the loved ones. So there are moments in my life where I feel the boom, I feel that connection, and I'm in 5D consciousness. I'm in unity consciousness, but then I jump out sometimes. Okay, so this phase 2, karma still plays a vital role, because every time I come out of unity consciousness and go into separation consciousness, karma becomes necessary as a teaching tool and a feedback tool. So in the second phase, by the way, this is where the majority of the planet is. This is where the majority of us are right now in the 3 phases of karma. We are in the phase of awakening, the second phase. And so karma is still somewhat important, although not as important as it was in the phase 1. Because now, when I'm in unity, consciousness, karma dissolves, karma drops. So now karma plays less of a role when I'm awakening than when I was unconscious. Self-realization. The third phase of karma is called self-realization. And in this phase, I am in unity consciousness 100% of the time. I am 100% of the time in 5D consciousness, meaning I realize that I am connected to everything. I realize who I am on a soul level. I realized that I am a stream of consciousness that comes from a source, that I'm always connected to the source, and that I'm always connected to all the things. You no longer need karma when this phase comes. So karma dissolves. Alright, so this is where humanity is going. As we shift more and more towards 5D consciousness, karma becomes less necessary, and I'm going to talk about this in a little more detail. Still, karma is no longer necessary because if I self-realize that I know myself, I really know myself. I don't need a mirror anymore. I don't need a feedback system anymore. Alright. So I don't need a feedback system because when a person is self-realized, they're not going to go kill anybody. So they won't need to receive the consequences of that act because they know to do it. Why? Because they are self-realized. Alright. So now there have been a lot of people that have walked the earth self-realized. I can think of two examples: Jesus being one, Buddha being the other, Nabi being the third, and there are n number of people. I bet more mistakes have been in this phase 3 of karma, but it has not been very common on the planet. But that's where we are moving towards. That's where our evolutions of consciousness is going towards. The more we self-realize, the less karma is necessary, and it completely dissolves. Okay,